Leslie, don't be, no. She's shy. She's not going to talk right now.
Hey, this is that Beanie Boys. We back again.
Is this rolling?
Yeah, it's rolling.
Okay, cool.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Where's that? Can you get that little, Okay. Take one. Okay, let's go. We're back, baby. What's up, Das? Big Das Bala? You look a little different today.
What's up, man?
Though.
No.
Something's more handsome.
Put on deodorant.
Let me try this. Hang on 1 second. That's, no, something's still, no, I think, here, 1 second. Boom. There we go.
We're here again. Good to see you. I don't know what happened there.
We'll see if it works out. Who knows? Missed you.
Dude, missed you tons. Welcome back from camp. It's so hot in here right now.
It's burning.
Do we always have this light on?
I don't know, but I'm feeling shiny right now.
We are back for season 2 of Beanie Boys, and honestly, better than ever. Like, I'm so stoked about the season. We're back in the stew, dude.
Stew.
Call it stew. We're back in the stew.
Back in the stew. We got Leslie up there. Ibarra.
No, we don't have a producer. No, someday we will get a producer.
But camp was so amazing. We hosted the talent show. We didn't have a talent to show, but we forgot that we both had some kind of dancing qualities. So
check this out.
This is what we did.
I don't think we can do it. I don't think we have enough space.
We gotta sing this song. Ready? We got merch for the talent show. It was amazing.
And it was a hit.
It was pretty fun.
At least 10 people asked me if we're gonna do a merch drop.
I think we're gonna do some more merch.
I feel like that's a good idea. You know what? In fact, why don't we do our first giveaway on merch?
Let's do it. What are we gonna give away? Leslie, producer, do you wanna toss down our merch, please?
Oh,
there it is.
Should we start with this big item?
Let's do it. I feel like we should give something away.
We're gonna give away a nice black Beanie Boys hoodie. Come on.
You gotta put it on, bro.
No, dude, it's too hot in here. Are you kidding?
I don't think that they know it's on, bro. You're not gonna know.
We're giving away a hoodie, so if you want a free hoodie, drop a comment below, and we would love to give out a free hoodie to somebody in the comments. Favorite part about camp? Honestly, just being with the students. We had a fantastic group of 10 guys. My boy Fisher from San Clemente came, so that was awesome. So much fun having him there. And then we had 9 other guys from Lake Forest, and our group just meshed in a really cool way. So cool watching them walk out of camp with just like closer to Jesus than before. So what you got going on there?
A little sore.
Why would you be sore, dude?
You've been weightlifting?
Look at these.
No, a couple of guys in your cabin, anytime they saw me, they would punch me in the arm. Do you have any recollection?
Why would anyone ever punch you?
Because you, at the beginning of camp, Dawson told his guys at the beginning of camp, anytime they see Jason, punch him in the arm. So
he just needs to be put in his place.
Anytime I would be doing that in the middle of worship. Boom. So then I rebutted. I was like, hey, next time you see Dawson, you got to do a little twister.
Get out of here.
And he cried because he went surfing without a wetsuit, and he had a little rash on his chest.
Today we're doing a new segment called Beanie Bros. It's an awesome game. I'm pretty excited about this.
Beanie Bros.
Beanie Bros.
We're in the middle?
Yeah, you guys are the guests. Studio's a little tight.
Yeah. Say, studio's packed today.
Studio's packed today.
Stu is packed. My name is Tanner. I'm Dawson's brother. My favorite part of HSM camp was the Taylor Swift concert that I got to experience. I've never been to a real Taylor
Shout out
Swift
Jay
concert.
Swift over there.
I know.
Josie. She killed it.
I'm Brock. My favorite part was the camp food. It was so good, man.
Did you eat the cafeteria?
Yeah.
Did you really?
He's lying to you. What a liar.
Hang on, first of all, Loyola University is ranked 4 in the nation.
For food?
I don't know. I didn't experience that this weekend.
The pizza is solid, but if you have it
Pizza was
every
not
day-
that great.
Oh,
Hot
but
take.
you're a deep dish guy, right?
No, just in general. Like, I love pizza, but
Remember
gosh.
the folding thing? You don't like the folding thing?
This guy.
Okay, this is what I'm
Get outta
saying.
here.
Okay, one of the first episodes, we were saying Chicago.
Oh, yeah,
pizza
yes, I
or
remember
New
this.
York. I like both, but I'm just saying if I had to pick one, if I'm on the go, the versatility of being able to fold your pizza and eating it.
You know, I kind of liked you before we started recording.
What are you talking about, man? You don't like it either?
If you want like top-notch cuisine, are you gonna take that stuff to go? No, if it's good, you gotta sit down and enjoy it. Chicago pizza.
McDonald's,
sit down and enjoy
not top
that.
cuisine.
Okay.
And now to our game portion of today. We got my face right here. We've got Brock's face. Last but not least, we've got Tanner's face. Back to focus. Back to focus. Is that focus? Seems focused.
This is how we're gonna play. I'm gonna ask you a series of questions, and you are going to hold up the face of the brother who you think that question most represents. For example, let's just do a practice, right? Number 1, mom's favorite child. Who is it?
Oh, we got one of each.
Can we get confirmation here?
Can we get confirmation? Oh, she lost her voice.
Oh, that's really
Unfortunate.
unfortunate.
Mute. How about this? Best looking brother. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, wow! We got 2 for Dawes, really?
Well done.
What can I say?
Wow. And no one put Tanner? That's my vote. Nope. Sorry,
No,
that's
I
my
own
vote.
it. I own it.
That's my vote.
Look
the hair,
I actually got
the
some
beard.
smoke.
Okay, how about the funniest brother? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Wow. So why? Why do you think?
It depends what kind of funny we're talking.
The natural talk.
Natural would be Dawson. Who tries harder? Totally Tanner.
That makes me more funny.
It's not worth getting into.
All right, let's keep going.
Literally, you guys are the worst.
This is like
Just storm out. I'm out of here. I hate you. Most likely to survive if they're stranded on a desert island. 3, 2, 1, go. Everyone said Tanner? Okay, cool. Yes. Yeah. I think you look the part.
I'd make friends with the locals.
Does he look
desert
the
island. There's no one there.
There's no locals on desert island.
This one, I think I know the answer. But best, who do you think has the best jawline?
Jawline?
Yeah, it's obvious.
It's clear.
It's clear.
Zero question.
Not even a
I appreciate
contest on
that.
that.
Can you just show? Can you just go?
Look at that. Cut some diamonds, dude.
Ouch.
What do you do? Can you take us through your
I do chin-ups with my chin.
So you're just at the bar like this?
Yeah,
very
I
pretty.
just raise myself up and down like this.
Wow. Okay. Most likely to go to jail for a petty crime. 3, 2, 1.
That's so easy.
Oh my gosh, you guys are all. I feel like you guys are pretty.
We have a consensus
know each
on a
other
lot of
pretty
You
well.
know
things.
each other pretty well.
Kinds of these.
There was
like-
one student during the talent show, during the alternative. Did you hear about that? They were making out.
See, this is what I'm talking about. They were trying to flip the script. They're like, we want to go to the alternative, but we need to make out. But they flipped the script and they're like, we need to make out, but we want to go to the alternative. So they came anyways, right?
Kurt Johnston.
Shout out, Kurt. We learned something this week. We learned something.
Okay, we have one more. Who is the most likely to become famous? Oh wow.
I'd go all.
Because of Beanie Boys?
Very different ways.
Oh no.
TikTok.
If you hold
Are you
up.
on TikTok?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's see.
22.
No, right now.
No, I don't
right
do
now.
dances.
Stand up and do a dance right now. What's your username?
Just my name, Tanner Rubin.
So obviously, we just got back from our awesome HSM camp. God was on the move. Jesus did some really cool things. Lots of people gave their lives to Christ, rededicated their lives to Christ, or had a moment with Jesus, which was just really, really beautiful. And one of the things that we have been talking about, and I know that a lot of people have experienced before who've been to camp, is we talk about this idea of a camp high. To define camp high for those of you who may not know what it is, we talk about you get so close with Jesus because you're spending so much time with him every day. There's no distractions. You're around him. You're having conversations about him every moment. And then you come back and you go back to normal life, and it's almost like you come down from this mountain of like this really awesome high peak of faith, and you come down and it just gets really hard.
So what is your perspective on going to camp? And camp high is such a big thing. Even if you are someone who has a everyday communion with Jesus, there's something special about camp.
Yeah.
There's no denying that, and it's a
Yeah.
good thing. But how would you give a practical advice, or even from your experience? Oh my gosh, I had this encounter with Jesus. How can I let that transform me?
I think the first thing that comes to mind is the story of Jesus and Peter, James, and John. And Jesus brought them up on the mountain, and on this mountain they had an encounter with Moses and Elijah, and an encounter directly with the Lord. And I think it's Peter. He says to Jesus, he's like, "Hey, we should pitch a tent. We should stay here. Like, we should camp here. Like, this is so good. It's awesome. We need to stay here and just soak this all in." And Jesus is like, "No, like, we can't. Like, we have to go back down the mountain. There's more work to do." And I think that's one of those things where you come back from camp and you just have to make a decision, because you can ride feelings or you can make decisions. I had one guy tell me once, he said, choices lead, feelings follow. You have to choose to go home from camp. You have to choose not to stay in your tent or your cabin for this instance.
Dorm.
And that's probably one of the hardest things, is choosing to go home. So I would definitely say, just for starters, you got to go home, but you also, it's up to you. It's a decision thing. You can't let feelings drive.
So decisions lead, feelings follow. I'm curious, Tanner, you've been to a lot of camps, probably the most out of maybe all four of us. What decisions do you need to make What choices do you need to make after you come back from camp so that your feelings will follow that?
Yeah, I don't think it's like this one big glaring decision, right? A lot of times it's the small, mundane, everyday decisions that lead to a big change in the big scheme of things. And what does it look like to follow Jesus in the mundane, everyday life? Because that's what most of our spiritual life is. And you look at Jesus, and you look at David and Goliath David, and you look at these prominent Bible characters, and most of their life is them just being obedient to the Lord in everyday, not super exciting things. And then when the Lord calls them to something exciting, then they're like, I'm ready, because they've built up these everyday little habits.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes when we leave camp, I know so many times when I left camp, amazing experience, on cloud nine, feeling so loved by the Lord, ready to pour that out. And then my mom asked me a question, so tired in the car, how was camp? And I don't want to answer that. Right. So right away, my patience is gone, and I go right back into my old ways. I'm tired, I want to veg out, and so I go home and just like waste time, and I go back into my own routine. But the thing is, when you establish a routine at camp, it has the ability to turn into a habit, and if you're diligent enough, it can turn into a lifestyle. And I think that's the key.
I was thinking of sun tanning, when you get a tan, right? When you spend a whole week in the sun, you come back looking just like it's really tan, right? It's dark, it looks like the sun just kissed your skin, right? And when you stay back after vacation for a bit, your skin starts to lighten up again. Your skin starts to go back to its normal color. But if you were to choose to go out in the sun for an hour every day once you got home, your skin would probably maintain that color for a lot longer. And so it's that same idea, I think, with coming back from camp of you're in the sun for 5 days. You're spending time with the Lord 5 days, every single moment of every single day. Even when you're at a meal, you're talking with people who are talking about similar things, who are focused on similar things. And when we come back, so often we just let that all go. And we say, okay, come back to normal life. And it's almost making a decision to suntan for 30 minutes a day. For in those extra moments to say, hey, I want to step back into that light and step back with Jesus first.
I feel like some people know that too. They know that the tan is coming, right?
Yeah.
But there are fake tans out there too. You know what I mean? Like there's spray tans, stuff like that. I know. I'm going to the metaphor.
I love it. Keep walking with the metaphor. Yeah.
There are so many students who, even on the rec field or even in cabin time, you can see that there was some restoration happening, and there was some kind of renewal leading to revival happening. I know that was true, but there were also some students who were in the same gym doing the exact same thing, hands up, and I saw a completely different side of them outside on the rec field or even outside during free time. So I know Camp High is a thing, but I know for a lot of people it might not be too. You can have the appearance of having a sunburn, S-O-N, not S-U-N. But it could just be a fake. It could just be a fake appearance. People should know you spent time with the Son, with Jesus. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And if you're curious about some of those habits, we've talked about them in previous videos. Reading your Bible, prayer, silence and solitude, things that we experienced at camp, and ways to get that sunburn. S-O-N.
S-O-N.
Sunburn. Yeah. I'm getting sweaty. I think it's about time to get out of this too.
We have one more segment. Deeper in the scissors. We are gonna cut Tanner's hair.
When did this get decided?
Oh, sorry. Are we not doing that? I thought we thought. Yeah.
What is happening? What's her name again?
Leslie.
No, just kidding. We are so glad that you joined us. Episode 1.
Season 2 premiere.
Let's go.
Yo, season 2 premiere of Beanie Boys.
See, you can see it. Getting a studio tan in here. Sheesh.
Get out of here.
You guys want to do a big group hug?
Let's.
No, not really.
No.
Okay. All right. See you guys soon.